Chapter 1 of Calumet K. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Betsie Bush. Marquette, Michigan, May 2009. Calumet K by Samuel Merwin and Henry Webster. Chapter 1. The contract for the 2,000,000 bushel grain elevator, Calumet K, had been let to McBride and Company of Minneapolis in January, but the superstructure was not begun until late in May, and at the end of October it was still far from completion. Ill luck had attended Peterson, the contractor, especially since August. McBride, the head of the firm, disliked unlucky men, and at the end of 3 months his patience gave out, and he telegraphed Charlie Bannon to leave the job he was completing at Duluth and report at once at the home office. Rumors of the way things were going at Calumet under the hands of his younger co-laborer had reached Bannon, and he was not greatly surprised when McBride told him to go to Chicago Sunday night and supersede Peterson. At 10 o'clock Monday morning, Bannon, looking out through the dusty window of the trolley car, caught sight of the elevator, the naked cribbing of its huge bins looming high above the huddled shanties and lumber piles about it. A few minutes later he was walking along a rickety plank sidewalk which seemed to lead in a general direction toward the elevator. The sidewalks at Calumet are at the theoretical grade of the district, that is, about 5 feet above the actual level of the ground. In winter and spring they are necessary causeways above seas of mud, but in dry weather every one abandons them, to walk straight to his destination over the uninterrupted flats. Bannon set down his handbag to button his ulster, for the wind was driving clouds of smoke and stinging dust and an occasional grimy snowflake out of the northwest. Then he sprang down from the sidewalk and made his way through the intervening bogs, and heedless of the shouts of the brakemen, over a freight train which was creaking its endless length across his path to the elevator site. The elevator lay from the river about 60 yards and parallel to it. Between was the main line of the C&S.C., 4 clear tracks unbroken by switch or siding. On the wharf, along with a big pile of timber, was the beginning of a small spouting house, to be connected with the main elevator by a belt gallery above the C&S.C. tracks. 100 yards to the westward up the river, the Belt Line tracks crossed the river, and the C&S.C.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?